So every freelancer has to manage three different identities. And if you don't manage them all correctly, your entire freelance business could fail. And in this video, I'm going to go through what those three identities are, what each is good at, and what the weaknesses of each are, and how to navigate all three identities at once, just being one person. Now, the first identity that you're all probably familiar with is the individual contributor. You're a freelancer. You do things for your clients. This is that identity. It's the identity that gets up every day, that does your to-do list, that fulfills things for clients, and all of that fun stuff that makes you money. It's such a critical identity because it is the one that makes you money. And its strength is execution. When you are an individual contributor, you are hustling. You're getting things done. You're delivering for your clients. You're delivering on your word. It's really important. The downfall of this identity is trying to do everything. When you're on that grind, you're on that hustle, you're trying to do everything, that can lead to burnout personally, lower quality work, or things falling through the cracks, which can seriously damage your reputation as a freelancer. The second identity is your CEO self, because you as a freelancer are an entrepreneur. You own a business. Your business provides solutions for your clients through your work. Yes, you might be doing all the work yourself. You have that individual contributor mindset, but you are also a CEO. And the strength of the CEO identity is growth. This is a forward-looking identity that says, okay, we're doing this work right now. When's the next work coming in? How are we going to keep clients happy in the future? Will they renew? Will they keep hiring us? How are we going to find new clients? Are we going to grow our business differently into an agency or launch courses or things like that? That's the CEO mind. But the challenge, the weakness of the CEO mind is that it can't reach its full potential without systems or processes or templates. These are really critical things that will help frame growth, that will help you be an idealist and look pie in the sky, but then bring it down to reality. Because the third identity is that you are an individual person. As a freelancer, you're independent, you're working alone. Maybe you have a VA, maybe you have some subcontractors, but you are running this business by yourself, and you as a human have to deal with those other two identities. You have to deal with the burnout of the individual contributor who's hustling too hard, or you have to deal with the frustrated CEO self that wants more growth than is coming. And that can be a tough challenge. And the weakness or the thing that stops this unique person from reaching their full potential is not having real rest, real recuperation. Because the strength of this identity is its humanity, its care, its empathy. You can be empathetic toward yourself and others when you bring in that individual person identity. Not just an individual contributor in your business, but a person who exists in the world. So when you're thinking of balancing these three identities, if you're thinking of the CEO identity first, let's start there. As an individual contributor, you balance those two identities by building assets. Write down your process, write down some templates for ongoing communications, or you can buy these through courses or coaching. You don't have to build them yourself, and buying them can get you them a lot faster. To balance the CEO identity with that unique person identity is to know what enough means to you. Because the CEO mind wants growth all the time, always growing everything, but an individual human doesn't always need that. So know what works for you. Do you have a goal to only work a certain number of hours per week? Do you have a money goal in mind? Do you have a different kind of growth goal? Maybe you want to be a digital nomad, or maybe you want to buy a house and settle down. Know what that is so your CEO self is charging toward the right thing so that your human self is going to be deeply satisfied and able to bring that empathy to the table. And when you compare the individual person to the individual contributor, it's about respecting personal commitments. When you need to go to the doctor or the dentist or run a quick errand that's going to make your life a lot easier or more calm or peaceful, the individual contributor mindset has to respect that. It has to apply that same execution hustle mindset to getting your personal tasks done. Because when the personal tasks pile up, the individual contributor can't work as efficiently or to a maximum level as it wants to. So those are the 3 identities and how they all interact. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'd be happy to respond to them in comment or in another video.